Okay, welcome everybody. Excuse me, I've been losing my voice for a few days. Too much shouting, I think. We're going to do participle or gerund today. And the reason we ought to do participle or gerund is that it's highly ambiguous. Yeah, whether you, to work out whether we are dealing with a participle or a gerund is really quite difficult, and that's because for many years now we have been abusing gerunds. I know it's disgusting, but we have been abusing gerunds. We have not been using them correctly for at least 100 years. And so let's find out why I make such a bizarre claim. Now, firstly, what's the difference between a participle and a gerund? And we've got to find out because they both look the same. Participles end in ing when they are present participles, and gerunds end in ing. Yeah, I must admit past participles don't look like gerunds, so we've got no confusion there. But present participles, running, playing, doing, smoking, look exactly the same as gerunds. Running, playing, doing, smoking. They look exactly the same. They are the same form, but that doesn't mean they're the same function. And for me, I'm going to quickly add something here, guys. I will always say verb when I'm dealing with a sentence like I am running. I will always call running a verb. I won't call it a gerund because it's not. And I won't even call it a participle, although I'm well aware that grammar books do. Yeah, they say use the present participle for present continuous. I am running, he is running. But for me, there's a massive difference between I am running, where running is a full verb with a subject, a doer, and something like this. Running in the park, comma, I got really sweaty, or I started sweating profusely. Yeah, for me, there's a massive difference between those two types of running, because in the first running, the subject, the word has a subject, a doer, which makes it a verb. But in the second example, yeah, running in the park, comma, I started sweating profusely. In that example, running is not a verb, in my opinion, it's a participle. And I just make that distinction because there are big differences between the two types of running. Okay, so just wanted to add that right at the beginning so that you can see how I differentiate between participle and verb, because for me they're not the same, although I do understand that there's a lot about a participle that makes it similar to a verb. Anyway, now we're doing participle or gerund. So look at the following sentence, and I hope you can all see that this sentence is ambiguous. It can be understood in two completely different